together like a family. Being accepted as the schoolmarm for the farming community of Walnut Hill, Nebraska, was her fondest hope come to life. But none of her imaginings had included taciturn students. On the right-hand side of the room, two freckle-faced boys shared a desk seat and a slate. A smile quavered on Edythe's lips as she noted their names, Johnny and Robert, penned one above the other with arrows indicating which name applied to which boy. She laid her pen on the logbook and crossed to stand beside the boy's desk. In the silent room, the gentle swish of her skirts against the wood-planked floor seemed intrusive. Johnny and Robert. She looked fully into their faces as she spoke their names. Both stared at her with unblinking brown eyes. With thick, curling lashes, round, freckled cheeks, and matching cowlicks, they gave the appearance of a pair of bookends. "Are you twins?" The one on the left shook his head. "No, brothers. I'm 8. He jabbed his chest with his thumb and then jerked it toward his brother. "He's 7. "I see," Edythe swallowed. Surely the other children in the room were boring holes through her, so intent were their gazes. "You've done a commendable job of writing your first names, but you've neglected to include your surname. Can you tell me what it is?" She wouldn't have thought it possible, but their eyes grew even larger. The younger one, Robert, sucked in his lips. His chin quivered. What on earth had she done to frighten him so? She looked at Johnny and gentled her voice. "Do you know your surname?" The pair exchanged a nervous glance, but neither spoke. The wall clock's heavy pendulum ticked off the advancing seconds as loudly as a gong. Then a slight movement from the back row caught Edythe's attention. A tall, slender girl with blonde hair slicked away from her face held her hand in the air. Edythe searched her memory for the girl's name. "Martha?" The girl's shy nod indicated Edythe had guessed correctly. "Did you have something to ask?" Martha rose, licked her lips. She pressed her palms to the desktop as if in need of support. "Just wanted you to know, ma'am, those are the Townsend boys. They live on a farm south of town." "Thank you, Martha." The girl sank into her seat, her shoulders wilting. Edythe turned back to Johnny and Robert. "So, you are Johnny and Robert Townsend." They nodded in unison. "Do you know how to write Townsend, boys?" Johnny dropped the slate with a clatter and covered his face with his hands. Robert stared at her. One tear spilled from its perch on his lower lashes and rolled down his cheek. From the front row, the little pigtailed girl began to weep, filling the room with her distress. Edythe looked around in confusion. The face of every student reflected fear or resentment. Edythe put her hand on Johnny's shoulder. "Look at me." Very slowly, he lowered his hands and peered up at her. "Why are you frightened?" You're gonna..." His shoulders jerked as he fought back tears. "Whomp me if I spell it wrong?" Edythe frowned, confused. "Whomp you?" "Yes'm." Johnny's lips quavered so wildly his words came out in a squeak. "I ain't wrote my second name all summer long, and now I can't remember how to do it. Please don't whomp me." Another tear rolled down Robert's face. The boys clutched hands. Edythe looked around the room, meeting the gaze of each student in turn. So much trepidation, and now she understood why. Catching her skirts,